There are lots of things that make up being a good musician, and obviously I have them all, because I'm a legend. However, for those not as fortunate or those that are learning the piano, one of the most valuable skills you can have is learning by ear. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how valuable it is by learning Mr Brightside by ear and performing it after 1 minute, 10 minutes, and then 1 hour of practice. And before we get started, I will give credit to the YouTube channel Heart of the Keys for this concept. So if you haven't checked their channel out, then go and do that after this video. Okay, let's get into it. Headphones on. So, with only 1 minute, all I really have time to do is to listen to the song through up to 1 minute and try and pick up as much as I possibly can as it's playing. For most popular songs, there's an introduction, a verse, a chorus, a verse, a chorus, a bridge, and then another chorus, which means once you've listened to the first minute, except for the bridge, you pretty much know what's going to happen for the entire song. And at the very start, there are two main things I'm listening for. First is the bass line, and then it's the chords that I can work out from that bass line. But either way, 1 minute is not a lot of time. Okay, that's already 1 minute gone. I didn't even get to the melody, so let's have a go. I mean, that was nowhere near perfect, but I think you could probably tell what it was. Okay, now I have 10 minutes of practice. So, now I have 10 minutes, the first thing I'm going to do is try and work out the rest of the song that I couldn't do in 1 minute. I now have a bit more time to listen to the bridge and see what's happening there, and I can also double check that I can remember the chords for the entire song. And then, something I didn't have time to properly do in 1 minute was to work out the melody. Okay, I think I know the structure and the chords, so now I can just mess around. I think I'm going to try and make it a bit more of a piano cover rather than a exact copy. I mean, either way, it's going to be a piano cover because it's on the piano, but what I mean is I might try and change the style a bit to make it a bit more piano covery. That is still a terrible explanation. You'll see. I can finesse the chords so it sounds a bit more like a piano piece rather than just a load of chords and a melody. And I can do that in lots of different ways depending on what style I want to go for. So I could spread the chords out across the piano, I could play the melody really high up with the chords really high up, or I could make it really big and epic. But with only 10 minutes, I didn't want to make a version that was too far from the original because I just didn't have time to think. Okay, 10 minutes up, let's have another go. I don't know, 10 minutes is still not a lot of time to really finesse it. But now we have 1 hour, so let's go. At the start of the hour, what I was trying to do is be a bit too clever. I was taking the chords and making them really big or doing really fast runs because obviously I wanted to make the performance after an hour more impressive than it was after 1 minute and 10 minutes. But sometimes pieces of music don't really call for that. Sometimes they just need to chill out a bit. I think I might make a bit more of an epic introduction because why not? I think I'm going to add some reharmonization in, so that's where you change the chords of the song, but it still works, just to make it a bit more of a unique version of it. Okay, with an hour, I can actually start making this into something that's going to sound like a piano piece. I can start to make sure that what I'm going to play is the same every time, rather than just kind of semi-improvising most of it. And I can also start to work out how I want to structure the piece compared to the original. So, am I going to keep the same introduction? Am I going to slow it down, speed it up? How do I really want to play it? And this is one of the best things about being able to play an instrument, is the fact that you can take a song and you can play it in a way that you feel is appropriate for you. Because really, once you know the chords, the melody, and the scale of a song, you can do so much with it. Okay, that's 1 hour. Let's have a go. Well, there you are. Not exactly concert ready, but not too bad. Lots of hesitations trying to remember what was happening. If you want to see me work out the top 10 most streamed songs on Spotify in just 20 minutes, then check out this video and I will see you there.